What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time, and today we are. I don't know if this is a debut or I guess it is a debut, but it's going to be kind of a special video, a 3-for-1 video. There's a lot to explain here. First of all, these are requested by BioSleeve, so thank you very much. We are going to be starting with The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Gerudo Valley, a song I have heard and I won't be reacting to, but we'll get to that. But the songs that I will be reacting to are from, let's see if I'm getting this right, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda, Cadence of Hyrule, and it is Gerudo Desert Peaceful and the Combat version. So, and these are from the channels, by the way, Halo 2 Playa and VV's Radio Backup channel, Rare VGM. So let me try to get a grip of what's going on because it's going to be kind of confusing. So I have heard Gerudo Valley. I know this song. I've heard this song before. I even started the Auditorium. Like, it's just one of those songs I heard in passing. So, but I thought it would be fun to just kind of like hear it, just to get a refresher. I know what it sounds like. I know everything about it. But, you know, it'll prep me for like what's to come. So I'm not sure if the requester knew that I've heard this song, but I definitely have heard this. I think everyone has heard of the song. Anyways, so we're going to have a little nostalgia trip with a non-reaction here. And I never do that, by the way. I think I've done that maybe once, like maybe. But these two will be brand new to me. And I'm excited for this because apparently there's been a collaboration with The Legend of Zelda and Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is a series that I really love. So, and then to finally stop talking, it's very funny and weird timing that I'm going to be hearing something called Cadence of Hyrule when the next video after this has to do with Hyrule. That wasn't planned, but here we are. Okay. Let's start off with a classic. If you've never heard this song, then I would be quite surprised. But this is just a classic that is weird because I feel like I'm doing like a radio station here, but this is obviously Koji Kondo. One of the most popular video game songs of all time, Gerudo Valley. Let's just check it out and go through memory lane, even though I never played this game. So, I haven't heard this in a while. I really like the Smash version. I forget which Smash it is. I think it's Ultimate. That one's really good. Man, I wish this was a reaction. Can you imagine just like, we're gonna have to spawn a new generation of video game music reactors, and maybe someone out there hasn't heard it. Although, you know, I really don't know anything about this like setting. I know it's like a valley and a desert, but it's like that's it. You know, I've never seen like actual like what happens here. I don't even remember how I heard this. Obviously, it's very like flamenco based. The claps, the nylon guitar, the lead. There's a really good version of this from the channel called Mariachi Entertainment System, MES. It's amazing. It's like what you would think this would sound like in real life. It's perfect. It's like the perfect cover of it. But yeah, let me know what's up with Gerudo Valley. Is it like supposed to be like why is it infused with so much like Spanish sound? Like, is it kind of does the region look like it? Trumpets, all that. It's like, what a classic though. It's an easy song too if you're ever wanting to learn guitar or any instrument. I can't remember the last time I heard this though. This is cool. Imagine if this is someone's first video they're watching with me and they're like, why are you listening to songs that you've heard before? I never do this. Ever. Please let me know in the comment section if this is your first time hearing this. I'm extremely curious. Classic. Hall of Fame. Okay, so now we're going into, which is news to me, a collaboration of Crypt of the Necrodancer, a game I discovered here. Really awesome. And The Legend of Zelda. And I guess it's like a DLC called, well, I don't know if it's DLC is a proper term, but it's a thing called the Cadence of Hyrule, which I'm assuming is just songs from The Legend of Zelda. But I'm curious how it's gonna like fuse together. Is it gonna be like all dance style, or I'm very curious to see this because these are official remixes. I don't know who the composer is. Well, I guess the arranger. I'm guessing maybe Danny B. Does it say here? I do not know. It doesn't say here. Let me know who arranged this, if it's Danny B or not. Okay, I'm excited for this. This is Gerudo Desert Peaceful from, I don't even know how to say it. Let's just call it Crypt of the Necrodancer. Let's go. Sounds like a cajon, the thing you sit on and you tap between your legs. I'm pretty sure it's a cajon. Ooh, they made it sound like Ennio Morricone a little bit. A Western movie. Organ. I like the nylon being used as a bass. Hey. Now it's really Ennio Morricone with the whistle. Faithful. Counter melodies. I like the organ. It's not expected, but I like it. Are we gonna get the trumpet though? Organ, or trumpet. Oh, they got the tremolo guitar. This is sick. Especially knowing what it is. It's not like totally new to me. Oh, such a good rhythm to it. Swing. That's a pick. It's a pick on the nylon guitar. It's a very distinct sound. Oh, yeah. I really like the organ. It works. Ooh, that's sick. That reminds me of like Kill Bill's soundtrack. You hear the wave of the guitars going. The electric guitar. Oh, dude. Peaceful version. You know what? I'm actually glad I heard the original again because it's been a while. Yeah, like I said, no smoke and mirrors here. I've definitely heard that song before. I don't know if the requester knew that though, but either way, now they know. I just as a side note, I think a lot of people know I've been playing guitar for 20 years now. Ugh, I hate saying that, but it's been 20 years, 2004. And sorry, I just went through like a time warp. And like 12 of those years were just like strictly electric guitar. And then the rest, and then like 8 years after that, almost strictly was just nylon fingerstyle, like flamenco style guitar. So I really got into, maybe that's where I've heard I feel like I don't remember when I heard or how I heard Gerudo Valley, but I think if you're just around video games, or even not, it's just one of those songs that kind of transcend its game. You know, kind of like, I don't know, like Bloody Tears or something like that. You know. But I didn't grow up with a 64, and I never played a Zelda game. So, but if you've watched any of my other videos where Koji Kondo's mentioned, and I mentioned that he's kind of like this legend as a composer, it really stems from stuff like this, because my knowledge of him was so minimal, but I knew that someone that can make this was important. You know what I mean? Like, I knew, this is before I knew he was the Mario guy. I just knew him as like the guy who made the Zelda main theme and Gerudo Valley and Song of Storms, and you know, just these like really popular songs that I just heard. But I've always liked it because, of course, it has that like flamenco vibe to it, like completely. And one thing I've always liked about flamenco is that it's always shared this kind of media space with spaghetti westerns. And right here is like a perfect example of that. For those that don't know, spaghetti westerns are like a genre of movie of, you know, westerns, but they're made in Italy. And that's like where you'll see like Clint Eastwood and Lee Van Cleef and all of them. The Dollars trilogy, which is some of my favorite movies. And the two powerhouses of that era were Sergio Leone as the director, and then Ennio Morricone as the composer, who's my favorite composer. And that's how I got into games like Wild Arms, which I also discovered here. Any song that reminds me of that style is just automatically going to get my attention. Like, if you ever see my reaction to the Wild Arms intro, I kind of like, you know, I like explode in my head. But I've always thought that there's like a lot of similar sounds with spaghetti western style guitars and like traditional flamenco stuff. And then this like remix was kind of a hybrid of those two. So it was like these sounds that I've always conjoined in my head, but now they're happening. And that was really cool. So it was like this, what I mean by that is like when you hear like the tremolo electric guitar, it's like when you hear like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I think it's like a square wave. I could be wrong about that. But it's like when you hit a chord and it's like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, you hear it in, I don't even know, surf. You hear it in surf a lot. But here we had like this sort of organic feel with the cone, which is the drum you sit on. And then the bass in this one wasn't a bass. It was just the nylon guitar being plucked with a pick. So it had a lot of things musically that I just really enjoy. And it was all in one song, plus a song that I already knew from a game that I've discovered here, Crypt of the Necrodancer. So it's all cool. This was like one of the coolest things ever. And I still have another song to hear. And that was the peaceful version. So I'm assuming Gerudo Desert Combat, based on its name, is, well, who knows? Who knows? Either way, this is awesome. This is such a cool collab. Let's just get right into it. This is the same exact thing, but Combat, Gerudo Desert. I wonder why that's not the Valley anymore. Let's go. I'm going to guess a little bit more electronic instruments. That's my guess. Electric guitar. Yep. Same tempo. It's more of a pulse. Oh yeah, the organ. I forgot about the organ. Great touch. I'm gonna guess the lead guitar is gonna play the main lead now. That's my guess. Or a trumpet patch. Whoa. It's like filtered. Oh, that synth sounds amazing. It sounds very 80s, but it sounds like a trumpet too. got a drum set now instead of the cajon. Double time. Ooh, that was good. Gotta love arpeggios randomly thrown in there. Ooh, this is sick. It doesn't feel like too much is going on. It's just like, I'm so glad the trumpet's back. Solo? Oh, the rotary sounds amazing. Hear that spinning? Please let me tell, like, please show me, like, some, well, not everyone. Well, let me rephrase that. Show me on Discord, because links are automatically filtered to spam on YouTube. But I really want to see what was happening during that. I would have to assume it's like a cameo appearance from like Ganondorf or something. Just, oh man, that was sick. Yeah, that was such a great experience. It's very rare on this channel that I've heard something before. It's happened less than probably 5 times. I can probably count them all. Can't think of them all right now. But it's so rare, right? But I've always been very transparent on what I have and what I haven't heard. That one is definitely one of them. But you know what's funny? Even the original, right? Even the original, there's so much I don't know about it. I've only heard the song. And as you can see, even still now, I've only heard the song. I've seen very little gameplay of it from like playthroughs. So I've only seen it like Link running around through a like pretty vast looking, it doesn't look like nothing is really going on there. So my question is like, what is actually happening in Gerudo Valley? You know, is it just kind of like a quick place you go through? Is it a very important place? I know nothing of The Legend of Zelda. I just know Link wears green, and like I don't even know the story, right? As far as I know, which is gonna expose my noobness, is I just always figured it's like a damsel in distress type of story with Zelda always being, I don't know, you know, and then Ganon equals bad. That's the extent. It's pretty bad. But they're extremely popular games. A new game just got announced. I forgot what it was, but that one. So it's interesting how something I've heard for a while, still I don't really truly have experienced it. Just thought I would throw that out there. Now, these remixes, first of all, this is really, really cool. I feel like this is such a treat from Nintendo, right? It's on the Switch. If you own a Nintendo Switch, you most likely have heard of The Legend of Zelda. So it's like such a cool thing, and it also exposes people to their game. So maybe maybe people that have never heard of Crypt of the Necrodancer got into it because of this. I can surely think that's the case. I wonder if any of you discovered, for example, like I remember, I know a lot of people that got into the Nier series because of Final Fantasy XIV's crossover. So I wonder how many people, because Legend of Zelda is a big name. That's a name people know that don't even know video games, right? That's just like a household name. So I'm going to assume that this is just, since I know this game is very music based, it's probably like a handful of like the most popular songs from the series, or maybe a certain game, because obviously that was Ocarina. And they just mixed them into like, you know, Crypt of the Necrodancer goodness. This is a lot of good stuff all at once. Crypt of the Necrodancer, Legend of Zelda music, Koji Kondo, pre- presumably Danny B, but let me know. A song that I know, flamenco rhythms, electric guitars, organ. This is this is like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich equivalent of VGM. A very good snack for me. my favorite snack. So that was great. But let me know more about it, and let me know how it is in both the original game and how it plays out here. And again, remember, links are no good on YouTube. So if you're in my Discord, you can like show me there. Very curious. Okay, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but yeah, that was great. I like both versions, and that's a classic, and I'm glad I got to hear more of it. And if you've never heard the Smash version, I'm pretty sure it's the Ultimate, Smash Ultimate version, do yourself a favor and check that one out. I don't know anything about that one either. I just know it exists. So let me know who the arranger is for that one. But if you've never heard of that one, it's really good. And of course, the MES, Mariachi Entertainment System version, which sounds extremely good. Really, really cool. Okay, that's enough out of me. And now I go listen to some more Legend of Zelda, so stick around for that. Thank you, Biosleeve, and thank you to all my patrons that you see here. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks you for watching. My name is Jesse. Peace.